Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. If you read the title, you know what this video is going to be about. Unboxing the 6-inch Ridgid sander. I think this is going to be pretty fun. We'll see what we got inside here. Be sure to stay tuned, give this video a thumbs up, and hit subscribe. So I've got this 5-inch Ridgid sander that I've been using for a while now, and this thing works great. If you don't have one of these, this is a great tool to add in the shop. It's got variable speed. It does a really, really good job. I've been using this for quite a while, like I said, on a lot of the tables and signs that I do, and it's performed excellently. I've got some orders in to do some large benches, countertops, some other large pieces that are going to need a bigger surface area sanded. So I decided to look into the 6-inch orbital sander here by Ridgid. You know, it's kind of just an upgrade from the 5 to the 6. Read some reviews, they look good. I already like the warranties that Ridgid puts out. I like the way their tools perform, so I figured, hey, why not stick with Ridgid? Buy the next step up, right? Maybe that's why you're here too. You know, you're thinking about getting the next one. Well, this video is going to be unboxing it, seeing exactly what we get in here. As you can see, tape's all on. Literally just picked this thing up today. Filming this today, just, you know, might as well. So, cutting the tape. Let's see what we got inside. So first thing as usual, we got a Ridgid manual. The lifetime service agreement stuff's all in there. Another lifetime service agreement paperwork. First thing sticking out at me is this dust filter. This filter goes on the back of the sander. Catch all them fine dust particles. Won't have so much flying around the shop. That'll be kind of nice. This thing's just packed with cardboard. Inside cardboard. As always, every new tool pretty much comes in a bag, so there's the sander itself. I'm going to pull this cardboard insert out though, so I can get a better look as to what's in here. Make sure I don't forget anything. This is the insert in the box. Nothing in that. What do they give us? 3 sanding discs, and it looks like a handle attachment. So the box is empty. I'm not going to throw this baby too awful far because I still got to jump on and register this tool. If you purchase one, make sure you start an account with Ridgid and you register your tools when you purchase them. That way there you're enrolled for that service agreement that they provide. If a company offers a service agreement on their tools, take it. They're going to fix the stuff. Alright, opening up the handle here. Just kind of looking this over. There's already a screw in there for you to use. Comes with a little Allen wrench. Don't lose it. Let's check out this sandpaper here. No real name on it, you know, something Ridgid just provides. We got an 80 grit, 80 grit, 80 grit. So 3 sheets of 80 grit. Might have said it on the box. Honestly, I didn't really read the box that close. 3 sheets of sandpaper and a handle. Here is the tool itself. Let's get this bad boy out. Man, okay, this thing has some weight. Compared to my 5, this might be 3 times as heavy. So the 6-inch might be 3 times as heavy as the 5-inch. My opinion, if it's heavier, this thing should really crank. This should be a powerful sander. Again, not getting into stats and all that on it, power-wise. Not doing any of that detail stuff. We're just unboxing this thing today. Hope to do a full review on this thing in the future so you guys can have a better look into what it is. But right now, it's just seeing what we got in the package. So, all right, we put our dust collector on here. Looks like it just twists on. Just a twist. I gotta say, I like that so much better than the design on the 5-inch. So the 5-inch has these locks, and it slides once, pops out, pops in. Don't really care for that. My locks got broke a while ago, so that thing just tends to fall off. But I mean, honestly, it still does a great job collecting dust. I got to get mine just spun just right and it stays on. So it's still a great tool, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about it, because just use the crap out of it. So really looking forward to putting this 6-inch sander through its paces. Real quick overall in hand, like I said, you're going to get a forearm workout if you were to hold it like this all day, but I'm sure you won't be. Let's get this little handle on here though. So this handle's got a little swooping motion. As you can tell, I haven't opened any directions because I don't do that. I'm a guy, right? We don't read all those directions. We'll figure it out as we go. Hold this thing up here, see which way fits, which way looks like it should fit, right? So I'm going to say that handle, if you were to open the box, it should swoop down. Down being your hand would be in the front. So you're going to put this thing on here, put this Allen wrench all the way in, and just kind of spin it into place using the Allen wrench and tighten it down. Now I know I'm not doing any close-up shots. I mean, if you're sold on it just from this unboxing, then you'll be able to go back through and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But that's something we can hopefully go over in detail when I do a full review. So I keep putting this thing on my bench. I'm getting sawdust all in the hook loops on here because it's a Velcro. So the sandpaper you need needs to have a Velcro back, hook back so that it'll stick to the pad, which is nice. Old school sticky pads that I used to use for auto body work, they were a real pain in the butt because it would stick to it and it'd be a hot mess and you'd have to scrape that off all the time. It just pain right in the butt. So, all right, I mean, overall view in hand, this thing actually feels pretty good. Feels like I could do quite a bit of work with this. Let's see here. Looks like we got a locking button. Definitely variable speed. You can lock the trigger on. Well, let me get this thing plugged in. Let's give it a quick run over some maple I've got right here, just so you guys can see it perform real fast. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so I took the twist tie off the cable, and I've got this bad boy plugged in. So it's got a slow start. You squeeze the trigger, it's not on right away. It's got a slow pickup before it's really going. Right now it's on C, which seems to be pretty fast. Let's see what F is. F seems to be, if you were to push the thing all the way to the right. Yeah, so that's high, which would make sense, A, B, C. Yeah, you get it. Let's go to A. Nice low speed. I mean, it's running at a real low speed right now, so that's pretty good. And get into some fine work with some fine sandpaper. I do have some lines on here that I could see, so I don't mind hitting this with 80 right now because I'm going to work my way down on this wood because this is actually going to be part of a custom build for a show I've got coming up, and really I want to get those saw marks out. So I'm going to actually start this on D. We'll just hit this real quick and see how it does. Wow. This thing's a beast. Like, with 80 grit, I can seriously feel this thing just pulling like crazy. I started off on D. Seemed way too high. I turned it down to between C and B, which slowed it down pretty good for the 80 grit. And this thing's already doing a really good job of just cutting this back. Something I did not mention, which you may have seen, there's holes in here for the dust, so it'll suck in through the machine and into that dust bag. So if you were to buy sandpaper for this, make sure it's got the holes to line up. Otherwise, the dust collector isn't going to work and it's just worthless. I'm going to twist this bag off real quick. Let's see what we've got in here. I mean, that's pretty good. If you there's already a decent amount of decent amount of sawdust in there. So that thing's working, doing a good job. I've got some bigger jobs coming up in the future, and I'll really get to put this thing through its paces, as I'll be sanding black walnut and big, large pieces of maple, large pieces of walnut, large pieces of cherry. get into hardwoods like that, and we'll see how this baby performs in getting a nice final finish. And I'll really be able to give you guys a better review on it. This is just a quick, short unboxing, quick review, my first take. So to take away with this tool right now, love it. Love it. Not going to just say don't get a 5-inch. This has its own purpose. It's great for smaller jobs. Definitely still recommend this 5-inch. This is a great tool to have in the shop. If you've got one, jump up to this 6, because this baby's got some power and it is ready to do some work. Just want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Also hit that little bell button that pops up. That way there you can be alerted when I got new videos coming up. You won't miss any reviews. You won't miss any carvings or any furniture builds. You will be on the in for all that. Listen, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time.